Will you join me?
You're watching Myers Paranormal.
Hey everybody, good to see you, and I hope everybody's doing well.
I'll be right back.
I can't scoot up. She gonna shut that door. I didn't realize it was on until after we turned this live. Let's see who we got in the house. We have Dustin. Thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate you.
Hey.
We got the Roses. Thank you so much for coming in.
You.
We sure appreciate you dropping the links.
Yep.
And we got Jeremy. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining. In. I know this was the last. I mean, it's our normal time, but we didn't get back from doing stuff with my dad till 6:30. So I hadn't set up the live because I wasn't sure if we was gonna make it back, but we did. So good to see everybody. And
how you use that picture?
Yeah, I just found a picture. Yeah. But like I said, thank everybody for coming. Let's see.
That's okay. Man. We know everybody has busy lives.
We absolutely understand, bro. We've had to mess lives ourselves because of stuff going on. Hey, Jenny, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it. And
thank you.
Hey, Johnny, good to see you, brother. Thank you so much for coming in. And Herbert, thank you so much for coming, brother. We appreciate you.
Everybody for coming in.
Hey, Florina, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. Like I said, we appreciate each and every one of y'all. We can't thank you enough. And I know last week.
There's Paul.
Hey, Paul, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for coming. Apparel. Really do appreciate it. And anyway, I went blank. We're trying a new app tonight called Ghost Dimensions. And to me, it's not really the words. It's an actual functioning magnetometer. It shows actual readings. And Kathleen.
Hello, Catherine.
So we wanted to try this one just to see what it's like and get into just some good old conversation hangouts. And I'll probably mention this a few times. Let's see. Here's the Bud Files. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for coming in.
It's good to see everybody tonight. Appreciate it. And the pin link tonight, I know we don't normally just pin random links, which it's not a random link. It's actually the playlist for our awesome Appalachian brother, Donnie Laws. He has some health issues going on. He's in the hospital, and we wanted to put his playlist up there. So if y'all are not subscribed to him, y'all go join him and watch his playlist because he got some awesome tales and stories and history. And it's just going to help his channel out while he's out because, you know, when you're in the hospital, you're trying to focus on getting well, and sometimes stuff happens when you channel during that time. And we're trying to help him keep his head above water. So let's see. I just filmed Little Hampton Cemetery. Oh, that's awesome.
That sounds
especially at night.
Yes, we've been wanting to do a nighttime investigation. Just been wet and cold.
Yeah, sure enough. The weather's not been very cooperative, but we'll get through it. And Jared King, his live, or he had a video out. I never just seen a letter pop up. That's crazy. He did a story called "The Storm Splitters," and that reminded me of some stories. The paranormal, we all.
Hey, PW.
Hey, PW. It's
Thank
good
you
to
for
see
coming.
you. Thank you so much for coming. And right along with the paranormal, most people who believe in paranormal also use the protection of the good Lord Himself when we go. And that brought some stories back to my mind about the power of prayer, and protection, and glad to be here. Well, we're glad to have you, and especially the power behind a child's prayer. I heard a story at work a couple of days ago. Lady at work, she was sharing this with me. Boy, it's bone chilling. But her little boy and her uncle were like inseparable. Everywhere one went, you seen the other one. Well, the uncle come down with cancer, and they had called the family in. Who help y'all on here now? Because I remember I was helping y'all on here. Oh, everybody helps out on here. Yeah, sure do. And yeah. And they called the family in, and that little boy, they lived hours away. It was like 3 to 4 hour drive one way just for him to go get to see his uncle. Well, I guess it was because they moved closer to a health facility, and they called the family in, and they didn't give him a couple hours. Said it was bad, and he got down on his little hands and knees, and he prayed to God, and he said, "Lord, let him live at least 3 more hours where I can go hug him and tell him I love him, and just get to see him one more time." Well, they left out. And like I said, it's 3 hours one way. Well, the little boy made it, and his uncle was still alive, so he went up there and he hugged him and kissed him, and he told him he loved him. But as soon as he got through, he said, "Mama, we got to go downstairs a minute." Well, I think that little boy knew what was coming, because they went downstairs, and as soon as the door closed, he took his last breath. But I believe through the power of that little boy's prayer, he made it just long enough where he could see him one last time. And that's well. Hey, Cassie, good to see you. Thank you so much. I think
David was talking about all the wrenches.
Oh yeah.
I don't think you've been on here since we talked about that.
Oh.
Yeah, we took all the wrenches away because you two figured out, and he wasn't showing us out. So we had to take everybody's wrenches away so they would change us out. And the only people that has wrenches is just a few people.
Yeah, we don't have many. Yeah.
Because everybody that would come in our live, we would give a wrench, so that would help them out. But you two caught on, and they decided not to show us out. That's why we finally...
You be safe, brother. We sure do appreciate you popping in.
Yeah.
You be safe.
Thank you. That's why we finally got out of our rut from 500 and finally got up to 700.
Yeah. And Jared also had, over there at Jared King TV, also had to do it because there was people that couldn't even get in the live stream because of it. So yeah, it's a real thing.
So we went from 700 wrenches to I think we only got 10 wrenches or so.
Yeah, it's not many. And like I said, just cause y'all don't have rents don't mean y'all are any less important than everybody else. We still appreciate it. And I promise when we get a time to sit down, we are going to get Nightbot going so that y'all can type in Ghost Nerds and it puts your links out there. So just bear with me when we get stuff under control here and get a little free time. We're going to get that set up for y'all so you can just type in Ghost Nerds and it drops your link and you can click. And so we'll get it set up. Just need a little bit more time.
Yeah.
And Nature Lover. Well, hello, Nature.
Well, hello, welcome in.
It's good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. We sure do appreciate it.
And the weather, if y'all didn't, some of y'all didn't see, the weather was nice enough to go Bigfoot hunting.
Yeah, that was interesting.
And sorry, Pedo, we didn't find him the first time to get your money back, but we're still looking for him.
That was fun though. We walked the woods and heard some strange. We still don't know what that knock is. If y'all watch that video around 8 minutes in, it sounded like somebody was hitting two rocks together. It was strange. We never saw anything. And of course, the armadillo, that was kind of neat. Seeing two of them walking through the woods, finding all the different animal prints, but we didn't hear no calling. We didn't see no scratching or nothing like that. So,
no.
But,
oh, she's back. She didn't hear us. Did you?
No, she didn't hear us. It's all right.
But we did a little different than I don't think I ever heard or seen anybody did it before, but we was using the spirits to help us.
Yeah, we found a spot and actually spoke with the spirits, and we got responses that said there was something big and it was there at night. So, but I don't know if I want to go wandering those woods at night though. I'm just saying, because there's a lot of wild animals there, and you might get more than eat. That's for sure. Oh, cleansing the doorway. That makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, we went Bigfoot hunting. We didn't spot him that day, so we didn't get your money back yet.
Autumn even brought the Jack's Links beef jerky, but he didn't show up for that either. And we was just sitting there talking about, that night when we got home, there was people all around him.
Oh my God.
And we're sitting there playing Bigfoot calls and beating on trees and calling out with the hand whistle and stuff. You imagine what everybody was like thinking.
Next thing we know, it'd be on the news like, we heard Bigfoot in the woods.
Any interesting? Well, with the weather, we really haven't got to go to too many news. We did go to a couple. That one that with the fog in the background, that was creepy. It was cool though, but it was definitely creepy. So, but
how long you've been gone? A while. We put out a video every day, so
yeah,
a lot of new old ones.
Yeah, we do put out. Well, hi, Haunted Truth. Didn't see you come in there. Thank you so much for coming in. We sure appreciate it. What's so funny?
She said her son said we was talking about her in the video.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure he enjoyed that. Oh, me. But I wanted to share another story too. The storm splitter thing. Basically what that is when a storm would come at you, toward your house, it was somebody that could command the storm to go away and it would disappear right then. Well, there was 2 times that happened at my mom and dad's house.
Did you say a lot of haunted truth?
Just now.
Okay. Hey, sorry I missed you. Welcome in.
Yeah, we try to do 5 videos a week. We take the weekends off that way.
Well, I tried to do my inspirational video.
Yeah.
I still need to do it this week.
But haunted short, long we do. Yeah. Yeah. Bacon. Bigfoot loves bacon and eggs. I think everybody likes bacon and eggs. I think our issue is we'd be cooking it and it wouldn't make it to Bigfoot. But I can remember, between February, March, and April, when the season changes, it's bad storms, the constant between the cold and the hot coming in, those bad tornadoes. And
you may bring in one.
Yeah. And well, that's cool, David. We hope to get to a few more places and plus return to some. But Dad, this tornado was coming toward the house, like it was headed straight for it. And when they tell you, it sounds like a freight train come through, that's true. It sounds just like one. And that where they tell you if it looks like it's not moving, well, that's true too. If it's coming right at you, it doesn't look like it's moving. But we had a little baby cousin, went just a couple of months old, staying with us, and my aunt, and that tornado was heading across a field right toward the house. And let's see, talking about weather, let's see. Do you find that gets in the way of going to locations? Yeah, it does, but we still actually go out in the rain. If it's just
raining, we use our umbrellas.
If it's lightning, we won't go. But during the rain, yeah, we go anyway. Try to.
The rain will help.
Because, yeah, the rain creates extra energy in the atmosphere. But that tornado was coming across that field, and Dad didn't know what else to do. So he's out there in the middle of this blinding rain on his hands and knees talking to that storm, telling it that in the name of Jesus, it's got to go around, that it ain't coming on our property.
Pizza and wings.
But yeah, we almost had that. We had the pizza today and breadsticks. Didn't want to
order the wings.
I wasn't paying $10 for 6 wings. So, but as soon as he said that, my dad said that tornado went up in the air and it crossed the house, and then it come back down and went into a field, and then it went back up, never come down again. That was the craziest thing. Never thought of that. I've always been worried my cameras. Right, which you are correct. They definitely can get water damage, but that's what umbrellas are for. Try to fix you a rig where you can put your camera on a tripod and then put an umbrella on top of it some way. That's a good way, or just your phone. And then another time, it was a Myers. Do you have stories of large black cats? Oh yeah, absolutely. There are black panthers, painters as they call them here in this state. I'll tell you a story about that.
My brother and sister-in-law claim they pulled up and saw one in the backyard.
Yeah, there's chickens
when they was
back
living
there.
here when we was younger. We lived together.
Lived here?
Yeah.
Have they seen one?
Yeah, when we first lived together.
Oh, I thought it was up there at their house.
No.
Oh, wow.
They claimed it was in the backyard.
It wouldn't surprise me because the down the hill's a big old creek, and I seen a black goat down there. So I'll show you.
It surprised me because they're running everything out of the woods because they're chopping down the woods around here.
I'll share you a story in a minute about one of them, but how's your?
Yeah, they're picking on you again.
That's all I've heard all day. Even Dad, Lord have mercy.
Oh no, he thought even though Hope said boyfriend, he thought somehow said girlfriend. He's like, I want to go down there to the hotel.
Crazy
That's
thing.
like,
but in the middle of sunny summer day, all of a sudden, you know how you can get those sudden downdrafts of air? Well, out of nowhere, I mean, it seemed like something just come out of nowhere, and it was like the whole yard leaves was blowing, stuff was blowing around. And when you looked up in the air, there was only two clouds, but them things started circling like this. And he done that again. Don't take it serious. Oh, yeah. But he spoke out again, and them clouds broke up. But let's see. There is nothing to be said about storms and running water and rivers linked. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And, magnetic fields can just set spirits off like crazy. I was kind of reading on a story from Georgia. Hi, Eagles Tractor. How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming. We sure appreciate it. But there's a little town in Georgia. I think it was first established in 1901, but had been a community for years. There's a house, and I wish I could remember the name of it. Let me look this up, because it's kind of neat and it's also kind of weird at the same time. But
we should just go to Georgia. I've been wanting to go to Georgia anyways. Hey, Vodka. Thank you for coming in. Good morning.
Man, good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. I think it was called Searcy, Georgia, or something like that.
It's fine. Everybody's been busy lately.
Oh, yeah.
Life always get in the way. We understand. Because I want to go to the battlefield up in what's the battlefield called in Georgia?
Oh, Chickamauga.
Yeah.
Yep. Would love to go there for sure. Let me see. I'll find this in a minute.
Okay. Good night, David.
See you later. Thank you so much for coming in. Let's see. There it is. Searcy, Georgia is the name of the town. But there's a house. And what you clicking on? Thinking about taking Tesla coil electromagnetic field static charger to a haunted stop and then seeing if I end up opening. Yeah. I mean, you probably can. You don't want to do that though either. I got a mouse right here.
Oh, you're hiding it.
But
yeah, we're still trying to catch up from we took off on December.
Yeah. And
interacted with people.
In this town is this old house. It was built in 1830s. And this man went somewhere. They don't know where he went. He went on this trip. Well, when he came back, he was expected back on a certain day. And the train, went right in front of the house. Sociable?
No, it does because I picked it up.
But when he was supposed to be there, the train stopped. Well, all of a sudden, the daughter was making her way out to meet her father. And all of a sudden, she sees this black mass. It looks like a strange person walking up to the house. Well, it scares her. So she goes up to the porch. Well, as she turns, it's gone. And right, by the time she turns around, her father's off the train coming up the yard. Well, the moment he enters the house, things start flying off of the shelves. And Oh, Hopi. I'm like, what in the world? And it's almost like at the same time every day. This goes on for, I think, like a total of like 10 years or something like that. It goes on for a while. And then finally the man dies. And when he dies, it all stops. But every day it's out of nowhere, they go into the rooms and bricks would be falling out of a log cabin. Getting there, pick up yellow, it's a lingering darn thing. Yep. Yep. And
it's very lonely here.
Typing this in. Here we go. And it actually made newspaper headlines way back in the day. In 1872 is the day that it all started. Doors was slamming, open and close. Objects would float from the ground and then be flying across. And it was timed like it would start off at, say, noon. The what do you call those, grandfather clock, the hand would just sit there and just start spinning, and then it would do that for half an hour and then it would stop. But then glass plates would start flying or for so long, and that would stop. And
please be careful here.
hey, Dustin.
Hey,
good to see you, and you be careful.
Yeah, be careful.
And I mean it. And then after the glass would stop breaking, like I said, they'd go into the rooms of the house and bricks would start falling. But the bricks would come from inside a log house where there were no bricks. And then just random stuff would start happening. But at a certain time, it would all end. And then the next day, it would all start over. And like I said, it all mysteriously ended when the man's name was Alan Powell Serency. That was his name. And they don't know if maybe he dabbled in the dark arts, or they don't know that. That part's not known of the story. So
I like Joy. In the future, I like to investigate some houses or buildings and stuff. But right now, cemeteries are the free places. So what we can afford because they're free.
And I think it was like maybe in the 50s or something like that. The house burned down. And now, of course, there's nothing there because they didn't want to rebuild the house because they were scared to death that something would come back in that new house. And here's the thing. I don't think it was the house or the land. It was the person was haunted, because Alan Powell loaded his entire family up and went to a new house. And it followed them there too. So he just gave up and went back to the house. And it looks like, according to this, it went on for 7 years. And there's newspaper documentation. There's people from all over, even England, coming in just to witness what was going on. And it was like clockwork. Every day, the same time. They even had people come in and, try to disprove it.
Like, are you staying?
Yeah, we're staying. They tried to disprove the stories by saying, they manipulated things. But when they tried to look into it, nothing was messed with. The clock that spun around and around and around was in perfect operational shape with nothing being tampered with. And back in the 80s, magnetic field scientist went in and looked, and there's something strange about that. It's like a humongous magnetic
I've been here
field.
300 years.
You've been here 300 years? That surrounded that property, and they think that had something to do with that activity. But it ended after Mr. Serency died. So
Charlotte.
that makes you wonder, what was he doing on that trip, that mysterious trip that he took that day?
PW, you'll get your spark back. You just need to take a breather and a break.
Yeah.
And you'll get your spark back soon.
Spark back.
Yeah, she's having a rough part with her writing.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes you got to take a break because it just... But,
take a breather.
Yeah.
It'll come back to you.
Sure will. Maybe right now is not the time. Something else. It's time to do something else just for a little bit. But, so... You never know. Like, people do things or say things, and it might trigger something. You never know. So, and I did have to kind of correct something on here. Last live, it kind of slipped out that I had been monetized or was accepted, but I got denied. But I think I fixed that. So hopefully by the end of this month, we'll get at least our partial. We'll have to look into it.
Because
apparently you're not allowed to upload videos on
2 channels.
Even
though it's our videos, he can't make a video and put it on my channel and then put it on his channel.
Agitated.
Yeah, it was agitated.
I was very angry, actually. I almost threw something, but
it's already on another channel, so you can't have it on your channel and get monetized. So he had to go in there and choose which one has the most views and delete them off his channel or my channel.
Yeah, the one that had the most views, I left it, no matter if it was on this one or the other one. But that way, no video was on 2 channels. I didn't even know that was a thing, but I think I've gotten everything straightened out. So, in the end of February, I'm allowed. Hi,
hello. Thank you for coming in.
It's good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. And
you saw the
something will trigger. Oh, okay.
You saw the ghost nose shirt?
Yeah.
I think they're cute.
Just do something.
I wish I could do better on the ghost. The ghost looks so... I drew it, but it looks so out of place with everything else.
Usually write about occult, dark history, deities, and haunted locations. Well, PW, if you ever get into writing again, that Serency, Georgia house thing, that would be a good one. Because it even has lights attached to it. Like there's no house there, but all of a sudden you can be.
I like the toys.
You like the toys? They're up here.
You should tell them what you did on TikTok that agitate you.
Oh man, I hadn't had a video that reached any kind of views on TikTok, and I finally got one that had 1,800 views. And I was uploading a video, and it uploaded twice. And when I clicked delete, I deleted the 1,800 one. And I was so mad. Oh, my gosh. We got over it, I guess. It happens. So.
And Rose was saying send challenges. We're going to hold on.
We need to make that. In your opinion, and anyone else here, do investigations a bit different by going to places of nasty things than taunting and quiet waiting. Do you think this is dangerous?
We do not taunt.
Yeah, we try to be respectful as much as possible because it's kind of like somebody coming in your house trying to tell you what to do. So we try to be respectful. And normally, when you go at it that way, you normally actually get better results than coming in and trying to force them.
Because the spirit could be nice. It could be
Hey,
like,
I'm
Slim.
taking my time.
hey, Slim.
Where'd you go? It jumped.
But if you just keep pushing and keep
Oh.
pushing,
Well, hey,
they
Roughneck,
could
thank you
get
so much
angry.
for coming in. We appreciate it. And there's Slim.
Yeah.
Good to see you, brother. We sure do appreciate you. It's good to see you. Hope everybody's
Period.
doing good. Maybe they're. Yep, that's right. Vodka says the universe is telling you to take a break just for a little bit. Getting choked up.
Harriet, hello.
Harriet, you know where that's from? Octagon Hall. Let's see.
Somebody read that.
It's very true when I hear a demon, a nasty spirit, such a place. I'm never nice. Yeah, can definitely be violent. Let's see. What do we?
Did you say hello to? Did we say hello to Redneck?
Yep.
Oh, hello.
Yep, we did. Like I said, it's really good to see everybody. I'm trying to. There we go.
Oh, and I was talking about after the last pair of games. Apparently, we have one more pair of games.
Yeah.
We're gonna put up a poll. First, we're gonna put up. We're gonna do. Ask for what y'all like to see us do, and ask for and start doing challenges and stuff like
We're
that.
going to be doing something similar to the You Pick challenge that Jenny Love has, but it's just going to be us. And we're going to let y'all come up with
People can't hear me.
with a few ideas, and we'll throw one of them out there and then let you pick a location. And
Yeah, first it's gonna be like the only thing we won't do nothing with the Ouija board.
it's a very old casket. That's cool. I would love to have an old casket, but I would do something completely different.
But we're gonna just the first one be like, what would y'all like to see us do on the channel?
Oh, that's cool.
That we can do around here and with what we have.
Yep.
And then some challenges you've seen us do in the past. You want us to bring them back or twist them around and do better.
We're hopefully as soon as we get money, we have some money. We just got to get it.
The Destin challenge we are going to do. We're just waiting to finish the pair of games.
Once a pair of games over, we're going to do that. But once we get some money put on a card that we can go online with, we're going to order us a spirit box so we can do some actual Estes methods and actually do some good stuff.
PW can't be as bad as Dustin. I'm scared of Dustin. What Dustin would say.
Right?
7.
I don't think it's a good idea to tell me what you should. Yeah. But and back to that topic of the demon places and all that stuff, and that would be I've never even heard of Bunnyman Bridge, but that sounds like something to look into. But
when I was looking into the Goat Man, I heard of the Bunny Man. I was like, is that real? And then I looked into it, and I didn't look deep into it, but apparently they said the Bunny Man wasn't really. It was just some guy they thought that looked like a bunny man, but I still haven't looked into the other legends, so I don't know much about it.
Look like something to look into. Bunnyman Bridge. I'm hoping that sometime we are going to take a vacation to North Carolina and investigate a location where a serial killer actually held buried bodies along a bridge and investigate. Speaking of that, there he is. Hey, brother, good to see you. Hopefully you're doing better because he had to go to the emergency room. He was got some health issues going on. Hopefully that they give him something to help him feel better because that's rough. But I was in bed when he went live, or I would have went on last night and watched. But oh, she knows the hit. Oh, there you go. PW knows something about it.
I finished my sirens. I just got to sit down and record.
Yeah.
Arthur.
Hey, Arthur.
Yeah, I want to go to the bridge. That's just what it's called, is a bridge. Ideas, but I won't suggest as the stream. Oh yeah. Right. Oh, Jesse commented on Facebook. Oh, we're in Northeast Alabama, so it's about I don't know, 8-hour drive or so to New Orleans. I'd love to go there. Oh my gosh.
My uncles always take the train. I always wanted to do that.
Yeah. You take the train to New Orleans and hang out for a couple of days and then ride it back.
Door.
So, yeah. And like I said, hopefully we're going to get to go to North Carolina this year and investigate that bridge, because that's where they found bodies. There was like 8 to 10 bodies along the banks of that river right there.
Yeah.
And it is so active. And that is where the very first Gizmo doll ever used in investigation actually went off. It was right there. So hopefully we can get in and investigate with him and his team and see what we can get over there. Love to do that. Yeah. The bridge, love it. Be warned. Yeah. Just all kind of.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we want to do this summer.
Mm-hmm.
There's one we definitely want to do. Go back to the hall.
Yeah. Kingfest and the hall are two. One of them's for sure if I can get off, but oh yeah, we know you're real.
We know you're real.
I can't wait for Kingfest. Go back and investigate at that cemetery. Oh yeah, thank you, Vodka. I'm sure you'll appreciate that. Hey, E.T., it's good to see you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming in.
But
and usually when we go out somewhere, we make sure we find all the little cemeteries.
Oh yeah, I spend like a week or two before we go pinpointing all the cemeteries, so we got places to go. If you could go worldwide, what is your top 3? Some of the old abandoned castles in Scotland.
Yeah.
I like to go to like China and Japan, where they have some of those old monasteries and stuff. That would be cool. And like number one's Gettysburg. So, or Gettysburg and Salem.
Yeah.
So, from Paranormal Couples on YouTube. Well, thank you, PW. We sure do appreciate that.
Yeah.
She's the investigator, and I'm here just to drive her nuts. So, oh, we here. Oh me, yeah. We're hoping that 2024 brings even more than we had last year. And hey, Diva, it's good to see
Thank you for coming in.
Happy life.
That's what I tell him all the time, but he's always bugging me.
Yeah.
I always tell him that I can sit here and I can still do a live or a video with a spirit husband.
I would like to investigate the suicide forest, but I would never film
Oh.
there. Never would I film there because that's how you get in
Or
trouble.
go off the path.
Never would I ever film there. That would be just a personal experience only kind of deal. Cause
Yeah, Japan is, Steven, it's my bucket list. But I have to go with my besties because he's afraid he's going to get kidnapped.
Oh no, I'm not afraid I'll get kidnapped. You'd be the one to get kidnapped.
I'm not getting kidnapped. You see this?
So make you a looking girl. Oh, husband spirit. Yeah, what does that say? I want a shirt. Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah. But like I said, it's really, really awesome to see everybody tonight. We appreciate each and every one that's come in. And hopefully, like I said, we'll have some better stuff to talk about next week.
And that we can get some of the new equipment we was talking about.
Yeah. The REM pod and the SB7, those two are for sure. So we just got to get them ordered. So,
Can you see us?
No, not yet. But if you show yourself to us, but I think we're gonna go ahead and end it here because we
appreciate everybody coming on and supporting us.
At 8:00, Sandra Pink goes live. Perpetual Paranormal Research also goes live. So pick one of them and go show them some love. And like I said, we really do getting a service bell. Yes.
Iris.
A service bell. That's something else. A bell. That's on the list too. But like I said, we appreciate each and every one of y'all. Our new fam, our old fam. Everybody's our ghost nerds. Every one of y'all. And hopefully here pretty soon we'll get our Nightbot set up so y'all can type in Ghost Nerds and it'll drop you links. So, but guys, we appreciate y'all. And until next week.
Bye, y'all. Love
we'all
y'all.
See you later.